Welcome to Chris Malta's eBiz Scambuster tips. This is tip number 4, how to avoid spending $20,000 on a $50 information product. You're going to find a lot of eBiz information products out there that seem really cheap. You'll find others that do the same thing that are much more expensive. If you're not careful, you'll also find out firsthand that the cheap ones actually cost you more than the expensive ones do. The first thing to understand is that real quality e-commerce information cannot be created cheaply, so it can't be sold cheaply. This is true of any product you buy. Would you feel safer in a car that costs $12,000 brand new or a car that costs $2,000 brand new? Sounds ridiculous, right? You'd never see a brand new car for $2,000 that you wouldn't think there's something horribly wrong with. Yet, people do this when they buy e-commerce information all the time. They go for cheap products with ridiculous claims instead of well-known, trusted products that cost more. Why? Well, maybe the prospect of crashing your e-biz isn't quite as scary as crashing your car, but it can be just as devastating. Scammers sell information products very cheaply for a good reason. They don't care about the money they get from the sale. What they really care about is the money they're going to hit you up for after the sale. That's when their telemarketers start coming after you, and when their real email campaigns begin. When you spend $50 or $100 on a product that has well-known competition that costs a lot more, you're setting yourself up for a planned, systematic attack on your wallet. The cheap product itself isn't worth anything. It's just bad information dressed up in a nice suit. It most likely mimics the more expensive products in the same market and claims to be the best or the most complete or the most highly ranked or the most whatever else they can think of to lie about. What it really is a way to get your name, your email address, your credit card number, and your phone number. It's called a lead generator. It's worthless to you, but it is gold to a scammer. You can tell for sure when you bought a worthless lead generator when the company you bought it from suddenly starts trying to contact you and selling you more stuff. Or if, coincidentally, you suddenly start getting a gazillion marketing emails from who knows where. If you've bought a cheap lead generator product, the first wave of attackers to come over the hill will usually be the telemarketers. They'll call you and want to be your newest, bestest friend. They'll ask you about your hopes and your dreams and where you want to be in 5 years and how soon you want to retire and so forth. These people have all the moral fiber of the underside of an outhouse. They don't give a flying monkey's tail section about you or your answers to any of those questions. They're telemarketers. They make money when you spend money, and boy, do they have a whole lot of pure garbage to sell you. See, the goal of a cheap lead generator product like the $50 pile of junk that they sell you first is to get your contact info so they can sell you as much as $30,000 worth of pure e-commerce garbage. That's no joke. $30,000. I've actually spoken to people who've been taken for this much money many times in my 10-year career in online information. Now, if you actually do slip up and choose a cheap fake product over a more expensive real one, the only way to save yourself from complete financial ruin is to completely ignore any follow-up sales calls or emails you get from those people forever. You'll find out soon enough that the original cheap product is junk, so they know they have to hit you fast. Many times they'll start calling and emailing you with all kinds of offers the same day that you buy the cheap junk product. They'll also try to sell you other junk from within the original junk product or website itself. Don't buy anything else from them until you've taken plenty of time to decide whether the original product is junk. If everybody followed that rule, these scammers would very quickly go out of business and nobody online would get scammed ever again. However, people can't help being human and often fall for these scams easily, keeping the scammers in business. Don't be one of those people. Check out chris+malta.com for more free information on beating online eBiz scammers.